Hey guys, and welcome to a new news episode. So I've been on a holiday for a week, and a lot of things have happened in between. I will be going on a holiday again for another week, but I have time to make one episode. So we're going to discuss all of the important things that have happened during the last week. We're going to start with the current events. So on August 31st, we got the announcement for the events. I'm sure you've read most about it. We know that the current event is happening from September 1st still till Monday, September 7th, so still till tomorrow evening for your European time then. The goal is to complete as many raids as you can, so we can complete that or unlock that Mega Pidgeot. So I have no doubt that we will be unlocking Mega Pidgeot. As always, whenever Niantic says that we have to do certain things to unlock something, it always works out. So I'm sure that we will make the goals and that we are going to unlock Mega Pidgeot. They'll unlock Mega Pidgeot in Mega Raids. So once it's unlocked, you will still have to do the Mega Raids to gather energy, and then you can finally make your own Mega Pidgeot. So the features during this event is there will be an increased number of Mega Raids. So you might have noticed that. There will be an increased attack bonus from friends in raids. Okay, so the increased attack bonus from friends in raids. Now, let me see here. When we go here, new info. So the friendship bonus, if you're looking at good friends, then the friendship bonus was 3%, but it's now upped for this week till 13.3%. And from great it went up to 15.5, ultra 17.7, and best 10 to 21. So yeah, pretty much 10% extra for every level. And that's quite significant, so you should be able to defeat raid bosses easier. That also means that if you are struggling already this week to defeat a Mega, for example, then the next week you have to realize it's going to be even tougher, so you might not defeat it anymore. Going back to the post here, event exclusive field research focus on raid-related tasks will be available for a limited time. You can receive Mega Energy for Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise by completing a limited event exclusive field research task. So you can gather 5 energy per quest. Now I believe I also had an article about that somewhere. Let me search for that. Okay, so going to the Mega Energy quest rate, we have an article here from Liuimt, and he says that the Mega Energy quest rate is about 0.6%. So less than 1%, less than 1 per 100 Pokestops. He is coming to an approximate amount of one of these quests being found for every 170 different stops that you find. So yeah, Niantic seems to be really trying to earn a lot of money with this system. So whenever the community is saying that they don't like the current system, they try to give something back to the players. But as you can see, it's not much, because only one of these quests per 170 stops for just 5 energy. It's basically impossible to gather enough energy this way, except if you live in a very big city and you're a hardcore player, then you might be able to pull it off, but it's not much. Anyway, if you do find it, you might as well make use of it. The quest is to play a match in the Go Battle League, I believe. You don't even need to win it. You don't need to play seriously, honestly. You can just start the match, let your opponent beat you up while you get something to drink or something, and then you will get the 5 energy. So you don't have to struggle for it, but it's going to be hard to find. The following Pokemon will be appearing more frequently in the wild: Abra, Magnemite, Execute, Rhyhorn, Tangela, Electabuzz, Omanite, Aerodactyl, Murkrow, Trico, Torchic, Lotad, and Roselia. And then they're stating if you're lucky you may even run into a shiny Lotad, which doesn't make any sense because Lotad has already been shiny released. They are stating this as if it is a new shiny. It isn't. Lotad has had its own research day, actually. There was an extended research day which lasted something like 10 hours. It's a while ago, maybe 2 years already. I remember getting a 100% shiny that day. So it's definitely a moment that I remember. But yeah, a long time ago, and ever since that moment, Lotad has been shiny in the game. So I don't consider it to be a rare shiny, to be honest. Either way, this is one of the shinies that you can get, And of course, from all of the other Pokemon, there are several shinies you can get there as well. There seems to be bigger chance to get the shiny Lotad. Let me go and search that up if I can find some information. Alright, so looking at the shiny Lotad chances, I wasn't able to find much information, but looking at the amount of shiny Lotads that have been caught in my community and what I've been hearing worldwide, it seems that it has a boosted chance. Karina Super Curl is suggesting a boosted chance of around 1 in 150. And if you go to the Silph Road, then we can see that it's one of those mid-event boosts, I believe. You can see here perma-boosted species. It won't be perma-boosted, but medium events. So you can see there's been a bunch of Pokemon that has had medium event shiny odds. So Ponyta and Cubone were 1 in 135, 1 in oh no, here, sorry, this is the rate. 1 in 173 for Ponyta, 1 in 105 Cubone, 1 in 172 for Eevee. So it seems kind of random here. But yeah, it seems to be another medium event Pokemon, Lotad, with around 1 in 150, which would fit into the same group as Pokemon here. So that's definitely possible. No real confirmation yet though. So that is everything for this week. I will be looking at the other weeks later. First, I want to go to LeakDuck. We can go to the summary for the event. So we can see that the bonuses are increased Mega Raids and increased attack bonus from friends in raids. The features, field research, focus on raid-related tasks for a limited time. You can receive Mega Energy for Venusaur, Charge and Blastoise by completing limited event exclusive field research tasks. And if trainers win 2 million Mega Raids, we unlock Mega Pidgeot. 4 raids. So the spawns here, what we just talked about already. Aerodactyl is actually a very solid Pokemon for the Flying Cup that is coming, which only allows flying Pokemon. I believe it's during the Go Battle night. You can play a maximum of 100 battles during that Go Battle night, and it will be only flying types allowed. And Aerodactyl will be very strong because it has a rock move, and rock is strong against flying, so it's going to wreck a lot of other flying types. So you might want to get a good Aerodactyl for that league. Yeah, a bunch of other cool Pokemon. Shinies. You can see the quest here. So win 1 raid is for Lotad, win 3 raids Aerodactyl, and remember that Aerodactyl does have that perma boosted rate, as we can see here at the top, 1 in 62. Then we have win 5 raids for Chansey, and win a Mega Raid will give you a Cranidos. Then a task for 5 Venusaur Mega Energy, 5 Blastoise Mega Energy, or 5 Charizard Mega Energy. If you find it, definitely go ahead and do it. Unfortunately, it's tough to find. So, ends on Monday, September 7th at 10 p.m. Local time, actually. Oh, I was mistaken there. I thought it was general time across the world, but it's local time. My apologies. So 10 p.m. local time tomorrow, the event will be ending. And yeah, that's everything for this event. Then, the current raid bosses. So we know that there has been a shake-up, and tier 2 and 4 are removed. We can see that there now is a separate tier for Megas. So we can see the 4 Megas here. Heatran is still in raids. And we can see some interesting Pokemon like Alola Marowak, Alola Raichu, Timber, Shinx. Absol is still missing though. Then, field research task for September. So when September started, new research task came live. We can see that these are the event tasks currently, so those will be going away next week. Some of the quests remain the same, like Magikarp, Dratini. Catch 3 Psychic types is Abra. 3 Pokemon with Weather Boost is Slowpoke. 5 Pokemon with Weather Boost is still the same. Nystros is still Voltorb, that's great. 3 Greatros, still the same. Greatros in a row, yes. So Spinda, still the same quest for Spinda, but a new version. Let me check here for the... here we go. Shiny Spinda number 2 is confirmed, so we got a new version of Spinda. And you can also get that new version Shiny. Let's see, where was I? Here, Larvitar is still the same. 5 berries to get the Execute. Defeating 2 Team Go Rocket Grunts for Drowsy. The raid's still the same. Winner raid is Bronzor. Win 5 raid is still Aerodactyl. Hatch an Egg, Beldum. Now that's interesting. Hatching an egg will give you a Beldum, so that's a very good option. Evolve Pokemon will give you either a Wobbuffet or Eevee. Power up still the same. Give your buddy T treats for Natu. Send 3 gifts to friends for Woobat. And transfer 3 Pokemon for Baltoy and trade Pokemon for Ralts. And then we have the research breakthrough, which is the Alolan Raichu. Moving on then, we're going to go to the current Mega&raid event. Short summary here from League Doug. And then we are going to Porygon, which we do know that it's going to be September Community Day. That's no new information. But we do have some additional information regarding this event. So it will be from 11 AM to 5 PM local time. Porygon will be appearing more frequently in the wild. You may get a shiny one. Evolve Porygon 2 during the event or up to 2 hours afterwards to get a Porygon Z that knows Tri Attack. Will be the first time that this attack is in Pokemon Go. In trainer battles, Tri Attack has a chance of lowering the opposing Pokemon's attack and defense. So that's big, and we're going to have to see what these stats are going to be regarding the energy and damage output for Tri Attack. But the double debuff is already interesting. It's a chance though, so we have to see what chance it is. I mean, it could be 50% and it could be 10%. So we're going to wait for more information. Take a few snapshots during Community Day for a surprise. So hopefully by then the snapshot is fixed for iOS users, so they can actually do that. There will be a special one-time purchase September Community Day box, 12 80 coins featuring Elite Fast TM. For $1 you can get the September Community Day exclusive special read story, Decoding Porygon. Let's see. Stay tuned for when tickets for this special research go live. Bonuses are 3 times catch XP. And incense will last for 3 hours, so 2 incenses will last you the whole event. Earn items needed to evolve Porygon and Porygon 2. So yeah, this is an important part, because both evolving a Porygon with an upgrade and a Porygon 2 with a Sinnoh Stone will cost you the stone. So you will need enough stones to make those evolutions, obviously. During the Mega Battle Challenge event week, from Friday, September 11th to September 17th, all trainers can earn an upgrade and a Sinnoh Stone by completing the event's timed research. Okay, so there will be a timed research during September 11th to September 17th. And if you complete that, you will earn an upgrade and a Sinnoh Stone. So you will be able to make at least 1 Porygon Z if you have enough candies. And on September 20th, which is the day of the Community Day, all trainers can earn up to 3 upgrades and 3 Sinnoh Stones by completing timed research tasks. Okay, so apparently during the Community Day there will be a chance to get 3 more upgrades and Sinnoh Stones. So along with this research, that will be 4 for both, so you can make 4 Porygon Z's already. You might want to make 1 for the Ultra League, maybe for hardcore player, Go Battle League player, you can try 1 for the Great League as well, and obviously 1 for the Master League. Then you have 3. Maybe get an extra shiny to trade or something. Traders who purchase a ticket for the September Community Day exclusive special research story, Decoding Porygon, can also earn 1 more upgrade to Sinnoh Stone. So if you do all 3, you will have 5 Sinnoh Stones and 5 upgrades, so you can make 5 in total, which should be enough. So that will be coming on the September 20th. And here we can see it in an infographic. So you can see that the cost in total are 125 candies to evolve with the stones, 3 times catch XP, 3 hour incense. And if it's partly cloudy, then the Porygons will be weather boosted. Then, on September 10th, for the second week event, there will be another bundle, 1 Pokecoin bundle for 3 remote raiding passes. So, knowing that we have 3 boxes, I really don't understand why we need to pay the 1 Pokecoin. Just put it in the free box section, I would think, but okay. 1 Pokecoin for 3 remote raiding passes, which is great. So make sure to grab that. Of course, you can only have 3 to 5 at max, and you need to get your premium, your remote passes down to at least 2 or 1 or 0. So you can buy the box, because if you still have 3, 4 or 5 premium passes, remote passes, then you cannot get the bundle. So you might as well do some raids to make sure that you can get the free bundle. Then, trainers, after listening to your feedback, we have made the following changes to Mega Evolution. The Mega Energy requirement to Mega Evolve Pokemon that is already Mega Evolved before has decreased. So the second time you evolve Pokemon, it costs even less now. The amount of Mega Energy that trainers receive from winning Mega Raids has increased. Okay, so when we defeat the Mega Pokemon, we can gather more energy from that now. And here are a few adjustments that we're working on implementing. So for the future, they're going to implement walking with your buddy to earn Mega Energy. So let's say you put Charizard as your buddy, then you will slowly be able to earn some Mega Energy from that Charizard, so you can Mega Evolve whichever Charizard you want once you have enough energy. More ways to earn Mega Energy through research tasks and other gameplay. So they've already done a little bit for this event, but hopefully they are going to do more, as it is very, it's not enough right now. Earning bonus candy when catching Pokemon that share a type with your Mega Evolved Pokemon. Okay, so what this means, I believe, is that let's say you decide to Mega Evolve your Charizard, and you will have a Mega Charizard Y, and it will be a Fire type and Flying type. Now every Fire and Flying type that you catch in the wild, for example you catch a Pidgey in the wild which is a Flying type, then you will get more candies from that. Earning bonus candy does not state if it's going to be 1 extra candy or 2 or 3. It's also interesting to see if it's going to count for all of the types. So as stated, Charizard Y would be Fire and Flying. Now would you only get extra candies for the first type of Charizard Y, which is Fire? Or will you get it for both the dual types, so also for Flying? So that will be interesting to see how that's going to work out. At this point you might as well wait with Mega Evolving your Pokemon. You can gather the energy, and remember you can gather a maximum of 999 energy. Which I should be able to show you here somewhere. Here you go. This is the cap, 999. You can see you only received 24, which is normally impossible to get to 24 energy, because you would either get 20 or 30. But because he got capped, he only got 24. So the cap is 999. You might as well gather some energy, but not use it yet, as you can see that more rewards will be coming soon. So you can make more out of your Mega Evolution. Then LeakTug is saying the new numbers are, if you are able to defeat it in 30 seconds or less, you will now get 90 energy, where previously you would only get 55. That's pretty much impossible to defeat it in 30 seconds though, but defeating it within a minute and 15 seconds is possible, and that would give you 80 energy, which is a lot more interesting. Then we can see that after that, to 2 minutes 30, it becomes 70, which is pretty much halfway the time. And then after that you have 60 and 50 energy. So the minimum energy that you can get is now 50, and the maximum is 90. I believe that the amount of energy it takes to evolve has been nerfed slightly. So if the starters were 50, then it has become 40. And if Beedrill was 30, then it became 20 or something like that. So a slight change there. Then Pokemon Go Up has made some articles about the new Megas and how you can defeat them. So we can see that Charizard Y is Fire and Flying. So I can tell already that Rock is going to be the strongest moveset against it. And we can see that with Rhyperior and Tyranitar, both with that Smackdown, and then Rhyperior has that strong Rock Wrecker, while Tyranitar has the Stone Edge. So you want to be using these two Pokemon mainly to take it down. Then we have Rampardos, which is going to be a glass cannon, so it means that it will be gone very soon. But before it's gone, it will deal a lot of damage. So you might want to start with one Rampardos, because then it takes a little bit longer for the raid pass to do its first charge attack. So maybe you can get some extra damage in with the Rampardos in the first slot. And then we have some other options like Aerodactyl, Gigalith, Aerodactyl. So you can see you definitely want to be using the rock Pokemon. I mean, even Mega Blastoise with that strong water gun and Hydro Cannon is beyond all of these other Pokemon like Omastar, for example, because that rock moveset is just so strong. Mega Charizard X has a different typing. It is Fire and Dragon, so Rock is not necessarily the strongest option to use. It is still weak to Rock, but also to Ground and Dragon. So we can see that now Rayquaza and Salamence, the strong Dragon type attackers, are the best options. Then we still have that Rock type like Rampardos, but a lot of Dragons are performing better than Rhyperior, which is only coming in play here. And you can use any moveset on Rhyperior as it's also weak to Ground. Going to Mega Blastoise then, we can see that it is weak to Grass and Electric. So the strongest raid counter is going to be that Mega Venusaur. So yeah, if somebody is bringing Mega Venusaur, then you definitely want to be using more Grass types as well, because remember that when the Mega comes, you will get a 10% bonus for all Pokemon, but a 30% bonus from all Pokemon with the same type. So as you can see here, Zekrom, Raikou and Zapdos are the better counters. However, if somebody is bringing Mega Venusaur, then this Roserade will go on top because of that extra damage output. We can say Mewtwo with Thunderbolt already also being strong, especially if you have the Shadow Mewtwo. And we can see just a bunch of strong Grass type and Electric type attackers. And then finally we go to the Mega Venusaur as well. It is weak to Psychic, Fire, Flying and Ice. So Charizard Mega Y with that Blast Burn is going to be the best counter, but Mewtwo with Psy Strike is also extremely strong against it. And then other than that we have another Charizard Mega and Reshiram, Moltres, a lot of strong Fire type attackers. You could decide to use Latos as a Psychic type attacker. And then Chandelure is very strong as well, or Alakazam here as a Psychic attacker. So many of the strong Psychic and Fire attackers working out very well. Then the next subject we're going to talk about is the Go Battle League Season 4 announcement, which is going to start on Monday, September 14th. Let's read through it. The Great League will run from Monday, September 14th till September 28th, so that's 14 days. The Ultra League will be running also for 14 days until October 12th. The Premier Cup will be there as well. The Master League will then run for 14 days from October 12th to October 26th, with a Premier Cup as well. Then, after the Master and Premier's Cup, normally they would go and put all three leagues at the same time, right? But this time they're going to go for the Halloween Cup. So after the Master and Premier Cup, there will be the Halloween Cup, and it will be running, let's see now, for 1 week. So for 1 week there will be the Halloween Cup. And after that they are going to do all leagues for 1 week. So what is mostly interesting about this is that it means that the season will be 1 week longer. So that should give a lot more time for people to reach that rank 10. Because during the seasons you can see the ranking slowly going up, and then at the end of the season people are starting to reach rank 10s. But if the season is 1 week longer, it means that it should be possible for more people to reach rank 10. So maybe next season will be your chance. Things that will be staying the same in Season 4 is no walking requirements. The friendship level requirement for battling remotely is still from good friends. The avatar items inspired by Pika Libre will be still rank 7 rewards. The avatar items inspired by Blue will be rank 10 rewards still. So that means that there is no new stands, I guess. The win rewards and Pokemon rewards encounters will remain the same as Season 3. As a reminder, the Pokemon encounters rewards are as follows. Pidgeot starting at rank 1. Maybe that's useful for that Flying Cup. Galarian Zigzagoon starting at rank 4. Galarian Farfetch'd starting at rank 7. Rufflet starting at rank 8. Scraggy starting at rank 9. Which has been really tough this season to just hit rank 9. So Scraggy is kind of a rare Pokemon in that sense. And then Pikachu Libre, of course, at rank 10. So it will be the same Pokemon encounters from the Go Battle League. What's new in Season 4 then? Rank progression will be changing in Season 4. You can reach rank 2 by completing a certain number of battles. And you can reach rank 3 to 9 by winning certain number of battles. Okay, so by completing certain amount of battles, so even if you lose a lot of them, you can reach rank 2. But from rank 3 to 9, winning a certain amount of number of battles will get you to that rank 9. So that means that you don't have to worry as much about winning 3 or 4 battles per set to try and get that ranking up. You will just be battling as much as you can, and every battle that you win will count towards that rank 9. You still will need to reach that rating of 3000 to reach rank 10, which is still going to be tough, but as stated, it will be 1 week extra. The end of season rewards will be similar to those in season 3. So what is therefore a notable change about that? I don't understand that. That should have been here, I believe. Stardust from rank 1 to rank 3. Okay, I mean, sounds great, but how many Stardust? Why the Stardust? What do you have to do to get Stardust? It's a bit vague. Stardust TMs and Raid Pass from rank 4 to rank 10. Again, a bit vague, but I guess those are the rewards. So maybe that means that you will be getting more Stardust by winning rank 1 to rank 3, reaching those. I don't know. We'll have to see for more information. If you reach rank 10, you earn a brand new after pose. Okay, so there will be a new after pose. Even though we will still be getting that avatar items. Oh, it's avatar items inspired by blue. It's not a pose. So if you reach rank 10, you earn a brand new after pose. Okay, so we'll have to see what new pose there will be coming this time. We know that not many people are going to earn it anyway, but it's still interesting to see what new pose is going to be. If you finish season rank 4 at rank 7 or higher, you will receive an Elite Vest TM instead of an Elite Charge TM. So it's basically the same as it has been for the last 4 seasons. They're just stating that they're making the switch again, as they've been doing a lot. So one season it is winning an Elite Vest TM, and the other it's winning an Elite Charge TM. For season 4 it will be an Elite Vest TM. The Go Battle Night will be on September 24th. It will be the Flying Cup during this limited time Go Battle Night event. The Flying Cup will be available in this format only for Flying type Pokemon, and it will be in the Great League. You'll be able to complete 20 sets of Go Battle League battles, so that's a total of 100 battles. Considering that it's starting at 6 PM till 12 PM, it is only 6 hours. Doing 100 battles in 6 hours is going to be a challenge of its own, guys. So I think that the hardcore streamers will be able to pull that off. But I believe I made a calculation that you need you have like 4 minutes per battle if you want to pull it off. I believe is the calculation I made. It's gonna be quite a grind if you want to do all of those battles. You will receive twice the Stardust for winning battles, completing sets of battles, and ranking up in the Go Battle League. So also for completing sets of battles. So even if you lose all of your battles, you have completed the battles, so you will be earning a little bit of extra Stardust for that. So that's great. So basically you could also see it as a Stardust grind. Evolve Pidgeotto, the evolved form of Pidgey, during the event to get a Pidgeot that knows Gust. Okay, so that's interesting. We know that the move Gust and Incinerate, I believe, have been data mined by Pokeminers previously. And now it seems that Gust will be given to Pidgeot. So, knowing that it is also a flying type, maybe if you do this at the start of the event, you can immediately start using that Pidgeot in the Go Battle League. I don't believe any stats have been found for Gust yet, so it could be very interesting last minute information for the Flying Cup. If that turns out to be really strong, then maybe Pidgeot will be very good for the Flying Cup. And most people that have not paid attention to that will be missing out on that. So definitely something that we have to keep track of, whether Gust Pidgeot is going to be strong. The following new attacks will be added to Pokemon Go. Lunge. This bug type charge attack will lower the opposing Pokemon attack initially when this attack becomes available. Only Masquerain and Galvantula will be able to learn it. Okay, this bug type charge attack will lower, okay, so there's not even a chance, it will guaranteed lower the opposing Pokemon's attack. And it will be available for Masquerain and Galvantula. So we're going to have to wait for the stats to see how big the drop on the Pokemon's attack is going to be and what the energy requirements and damage output is going to be. If it turns out to be a strong attack, then maybe Galvantula and Masquerain become much stronger Pokemon. Again, Masquerain is also a flying type, so could be good for the Flying Cup. The following attacks have been updated for trainer battles. Bug Buzz. This bug type charge attack now has a chance of lowering the opposing Pokemon's defense. Flame Charge. This fire type charge attack now deals less damage and will raise the user's attack. Okay, so that is interesting. It will be so most of the attacks that will make you get a bigger boost are chances, right? So you do an Ancient Power on Togekiss, and you will have a chance to get a buff. You will do on Obstagoon, you will do a Night Slash, and you will have a chance to get a stronger attack. But this Flame Charge will give you a guaranteed improved attack. So that can be used for all sorts of strategic purposes. Maybe you can use it as a shield bait while at the same time increasing your attack. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how strong this Flame Charge is going to become. Signal Beam. The bug type charge attack now has a chance of lowering the opposing Pokemon's attack and defense. Okay, so we're going to wait for people like PVPoke and other Twitch streamers or YouTube streamers for Go Battle League to see what the impact is going to be. Along with these updates to assisting attacks, the following Pokemon can learn attack it couldn't before. So only for Vespiquen. Vespiquen will be getting that Signal Beam, which has a chance of lowering the Pokemon's attack and defense. Vespiquen might also be a flying type, which would also give it a potential in the Flying Cup. So I'm definitely looking forward for all of the people like PVPoke to try and figure out what the best meta is going to become for the Flying Cup. That's going to be interesting. But yeah, that's everything that we know right now about next season Go Battle League. Then, here, the Sylph Arena made a tiny infographic about it. So we can see that Vespiquen now can learn Signal Beam. The Halloween Cup will be running from October 26th till November 3rd. We can see which types are allowed here. That's going to be interesting as well. Remember that Halloween Cup is coming between the Master League and all cups being available, as we can see here. So Great League, Ultra League, Master League, then suddenly we get that Halloween Cup for 1 week, and then all 3 leagues. And we can see here all of the types that are available for the Halloween Cup. So what's interesting is that the Flying Cup just has 1 type, Flying. So it's a very, it's much fewer Pokemon that are allowed, while this Halloween Cup has 5 different types that are allowed. So it should still be a pretty big meta. Yeah, we're gonna have to see what the Go Battle League community thinks about what's going to happen with the Halloween Cup, what's going to be the strongest Pokemon there. Moving on then. PVPoke. First thing I want to note from PVPoke is he's stating here, the Mega Evolution PvP saga continues. I've circled back to my previous theory that Mega stats aren't being calculated correctly, and the calculations in fact differ between Pokemon trainers. My Beedrill has a higher attack, but loses CMP and takes significantly more damage. Then he's also stating, in fact we found that Magic Beedrill wins CMP against a level 40 Machamp, which means it has an attack stat in excess of 196, and this Beedrill is supposed to have only an attack of 164. So he believes that that the calculations are not correct for the Mega Pokemon. So they definitely need to do some work to prepare Megas for the Go Battle League when that's finally going to happen. Because at the moment it seems that Mega Pokemon are not functioning correctly in the Go Battle League. When you use Mega Beedrill in Gym Battles, Team Go Rocket Battles and Trainer Battles, during the event period it will receive a temporary CP boost. And PVPoke is saying to that, this section is extremely interesting. Is the CP boost applied in or out of battle? Will it push 1500 CP Beedrill above the limit? Could this feature be behind the Mega Power discrepancy in PvP right now? So basically what PVPoke is saying here is if you are starting a battle in a Great League, then all of the Pokemon need to be below 1500 CP, right? Now the question is, if you are using a Beedrill that is slightly below 1500 CP, you can use it in the Great League, but if you Mega Evolve that before starting the Great League, can you still use it in the Great League? Because it will have a higher CP, but will the game count its original normal form CP, or will it count the Mega CP, which is going to be higher than 1500, and then the conclusion should be you are not allowed to use this Beedrill. So if it is allowed, that means that the Mega Pokemon are going to wreck the Great League. I mean, imagine a Mega Sableye or Mega Beedrill in the Great League, and you have 2400 CP in the 1500 League. I mean, that wouldn't be fair, right? Let's see what else we have from PVPoke. We got a quest there. Note that Mega Evolution performance in PvP is currently unknown and it possibly bugged. Then, I finally have something resembling a Mega release. Release Megas are now listed on the main version of the site. They also show the base Pokemon CP and quality of life update. Pokemon level will automatically adjust when you edit IVs. Okay, so this is for the PVPoke site. What else do we have? Now, the Premier Cup rankings with usage data. You can see Metagross being very strong. Shadow Snorlax is doing very well. Garchomp, Shadow Gyarados, Shadow Metagross, Dragonite, Togekiss, Swampert. And yeah, those are the strongest Pokemon right now. Mamoswine is pretty good as well. And Shadow Machamp. Here we can see some of the strongest teams right now. We can see that Dialga, Giratina Origin and Melmetal is the strongest team at the moment. So if you play it out perfectly, then you can win a lot of battles with that team. And then we have the Premier Cup here. And Togekiss is doing very well in the Premier Cup with Metagross and that Shadow Snorlax. You can see that Shadow Snorlax is in both of the top 2 teams. So definitely a Pokemon that is doing very well right now. Then the Flying Cup is coming. Let's see what we have to say about this. Flying Cup is very straightforward. Aerodactyl is a thing. Scarm Electric is strong, and there are a few other picks floating around like Altaria, Articuno, Togekiss, and Mantine. You don't have to invest much here. Okay, so we can see that Aerodactyl has the strongest ranking. Then Emolga is doing very well, because obviously Electric is strong against Flying as well, and as all the Pokemon are at least Flying type, they're going to be hurt by that Rock and Electric attacks. Mantine is doing strong, because Ice Beam is super effective against Flying as well, while it also has a Bubble Beam, which it can use as a bait, while at the same time debuffing the opponent. So definitely will be tough to handle the Mantines. Then Articuno, also very strong with that Icy Wind, being not only strong, but at the same time debuffing the opponent as well. Shadow Zapdos. So we can see that mostly the Rock, Electric, and Ice type Pokemon are doing well, which makes sense because they are super effective against all of the other Flying type Pokemon. Here you made a small adjustment, now putting Mantine at the top spot. We have that annoying Bubble Beam and Ice Beam moveset. Some tips here for Aerodactyl. High attack beats high rank Altaria. High defense Altaria makes life difficult. And some defense will prevent more damage in the mirror. And he's stating that the ideal Aerodactyl is around 13-10-1. So if you've got an Aerodactyl that is 13-10-1 and you thought it was probably garbage, turns out it isn't. It's actually really good. So yeah, if you haven't thrown your Aerodactyls away yet, or you can still try to get a couple of more Aerodactyls, 13-10-1 is apparently really good. It's one day only, so don't worry too much about finding the perfect Aerodactyl. Any will work, and it doesn't really need a second moveset, PVPoke is stating, because Rock Throw and Rock Slide is basically enough. If you run Altaria, see if you have a high defense on one in your collection, because 0-15-2 would be stumping the fossils. So yeah, that's that. And that's everything from PVPoke. Now I want to go to the next weeks from the events that are coming. So we talked about the Mega Pidgeot event. Now we're going to talk about the Mega Houndoom event. So from Friday, September 11th, so we can see there's a bit of a time in between, right? September 7th event ends, and then September 11th on the Friday, the new event will start at 8 AM. local time, and it will be for 1 week till September 17th, 10 p.m. local time. Features. It's all about Mega Beedrill. You can receive Mega Beedrill Mega Energy by completing event-exclusive fields research tasks. When you use Mega Beedrill in gym battles, Team Go Rocket battles, and trainer battles, during the event period, it will receive a temporary CP boost. Okay, you can receive Mega Energy for Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise by completing limited event exclusive field research tasks. So that will most likely be the same task that we already have now. And it will be interesting to see if they increase the chance of encountering these quests. They are probably going to be the same. The following bug-type Pokemon will appear more frequently in the wild: Caterpie, Weedle, Paris, Venonat, Scyther, Pinsir, Ladybug, Spinarak, Wurmple, Kricketot, and Burmy. We're getting word that Team Go Rocket will be using different Shadow Pokemon during this event as well. Be sure to Mega Evolve Beedrill before you take on Team Go Rocket. So stating that you have to make sure to Mega Evolve Beedrill before taking on Team Go Rocket could mean that maybe there's going to be a lot of Psychic type Team Go Rocket Pokemon maybe, because then the bug will do very well. Be on the lookout for raid and battle focus timed research during this event, and if you're lucky you might encounter a shiny Ladybug. Okay, so the two most interesting things about this event is a new shiny release, shiny Ladybug. Always nice to see, but also the Team Go Rocket will be using different Shadow Pokemon. They're not stating new Shadow Pokemon, they're saying different, not new, so that makes me believe that they're going to use Shadow Pokemon that have been used before but are not being used at the moment. And it will be interesting to see which Pokemon are going to be featured. We know that Shadow Pokemon are actually quite useful in the Go Battle League, and many Shadow Pokemon are performing really well. So looking at that, it's going to be interesting to see which Pokemon are going to be used in this week that would have a PvP potential. So yeah, we're gonna see about that. Okay, then the next event is going to be for Halloween. So from September 22nd, again, a couple of days before, in between the events, sorry, it's going to start at 8 AM again, till 10 PM, both local time, for 1 week. Become buddies with your Mega Evolved Pokemon and spend time with it. Be sure to take snapshots with your buddy and share them with us on social media using Go Snapshot. During this side, Pokemon that are larger in size will be appearing more often in the wild and in raids. Mega Evolve your buddy and give it a treat to have them appear on the map for comparison. Yeah, so Pokemon that are heavier are going to be appearing more in wild and raids. Spend more time with your Mega Evolve buddy. Mega Evolve Pokemon will stay in their Mega Evolve form for 3 times longer, increasing from 4 hours to 12 hours. So that is another reason to not use your Mega Energy yet, because if you use your Mega Energy during this week, then you will get more use out of your Mega Pokemon. Hopefully by that time they have already implemented that you can gather more candies if you're catching the same type as your Mega. That will make it even more worth it to use your Mega Evolutions during this event. Puffin duration will double during the event. Okay. Pokemon that are large in size will be appearing more frequently in the wild, including Doduo, Alolan Executor, Pinsir, Lapras, Snorlax, Furret, Wobbuffet, Mantine, and Skarmory. So I have to admit that for some of these Pokemon I did not expect them to be large in size. But either way, those are the Pokemon that are coming, and if you're lucky you might encounter shiny Doduo. So another new shiny being released, Doduo. Yeah, one of the last Kanto Pokemon that have had to have its shiny released, and it's now happening. Find Pokemon that are large in size in raids throughout the event. There will be an increase in Beedrill Mega Energy received from field research. You can receive Mega Energy for Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise by completing limited event exclusive field research tasks. So again, for the 3rd week in a row, these tasks will be there. I do think that they're going to keep the same chances of encountering these tasks. Be sure to take a Go Snapshot with your Mega Evolved buddy. You might even have a surprise encounter with a Pokemon of the same species. Now this is extremely interesting. Well, not that interesting actually. I missed out on the word Mega. I thought it was for any Pokemon. Okay, so for a Mega Pokemon. So if you are if you are using a Mega Beedrill, then you can get a surprise encounter with Beedrill, basically. I would imagine that it would be for Beedrill, not for Weedle in that case, as they are specifically stating the same species. So yeah, you could decide to go for a Charizard as well, and then get a Charizard encounter. What is also interesting is that we know now from the Mega Raids that you can get a shiny, and since you can get the shinies from the raids, they are also in the wild. And most of the time, when Pokemon are released as a shiny, they are given certain odds, and they are mostly the same for wild and raids. So it's likely that if there's a chance for 1 in 20 to get one of the Mega Shiny, then this will also be a 1 in 20 chance to get this same Pokemon shiny in the wild. So that means that if you are going to make these pictures, you might have a 1 in 20 chance to get a shiny from that picture, which would be very interesting. Complete the timed research during this event for a chance to unlock an exclusive timed research during this year's Halloween event that features Mega Gengar for the first time in Pokemon Go. Okay, so what you're going to do is during this week, from September 22nd till September 28th, you will get a temporary research in your Today view. And if you complete that research within the event hours, then you will unlock a research for Mega Gengar. And that unlocking that special research will put that research to the research section. So not today, but the research section. So you will get a special research for today, you will complete it, and then you will unlock a new special research which will be listed in the special research section. It might take a little while before they activate it, as they are stating you unlock it for this year's Halloween event. Maybe that will appear later, we'll see. Mega bracelets are available, Mega Evolution Team Special Research is available. Okay, a lot of information. Then we're going to go to League Duck. So this is for the second week event which we just went through. We can see all of the features and then the spawns. So you're going to see the spawns listed with the new shiny Lediba and Ledian. And then moving on to week 3, you can see the features again and the spawns. And we can see the shiny Doduo and Dodrio. Alright, going through all that information, we're going to go to Pokeminers here. They're stating here something about text updates. Let's go through that quickly. Looks like we're getting some spooky new clothing for Halloween, mask, new moves, as we talked about, Gust and Incinerate. So Gust will be given to Pidgeot, Incinerate. We don't know to which Pokemon that is coming yet. Something about special timed research. And that's that. Then friendship bonus, yes, we are aware of that. Flying Cup and Halloween Cup. Let's see what we have to find here. So the new cost. Okay, so Beedrill was 25 and is now 20. And Blastoise, Charizard, Wix, Ixnay and Venusaur were 50 and now 40. So the first time you evolve, it will still cost 200 for these 3 or 4. And then the second time you evolve, it used to be 50, but now it's only 40. And Beedrill, the first time is 100, I believe. And that is now going to be 20, where previously it would be 25 for the second evolution. Okay, some more updates here. Highlights, Tri-Attack has been added. A new quest to Mega Evolve Beedrill, Victini Research and Mind Text updates. So yeah, Tri-Attack is there. You cannot trade a Mega Evolved Pokemon, you cannot transfer a Mega Evolved Pokemon. Okay. Victini Research is coming, let's not read through it. And some MISC. Alright, so that's that. Pokemon is here, what's more? Something about their server. Okay, so that's enough for that. Niantic support. Trainers, you may notice some new behavior from the gray arrow in the friend list. This is intended and part of some preparation we're doing for future improvements to sending gifts. We'll share more once activation of these improvements is complete. So, what do we know about the arrow? We know that if you send a gift to someone today, then it will show that arrow on that person. So you go to a certain person, if you have not given him a gift yet today, it will not show the arrow, but once you give the gift today, it will be showing an arrow. Previously, if you would go to the next day, then that arrow would be disappearing because it only counted for the same day. But what happened now is that the arrow will remain. So the arrow will remain even if the days go by, and the arrow will only go away once somebody has opened your gift. So this is fantastic because that means that as soon as you see the arrow, you know for 100% certainty that this person still has a gift from you. And you know that once the arrow goes away on that person, then you can send them a gift. So previously you always had to go through everybody and just, see if they have a gift, yes or no. And now you will have actually an indication. The only problem at this moment is the people who still have a gift from you before they implemented this change, and they are not opening your gift for a very long time. Because then it will still not show the arrow, but at the same time you cannot send them a gift. But it is only for the people who are keeping your gift for a long time. For all the other newer people, for all the other people who are opening your gifts, it will be very clear to see now whether people have a gift from you or not. So that's great. Also, we know that giftable has been found in the code, which should make it possible to search giftable, and then you can see all of the people listed who you can send a gift to. They are working on that, and it's likely that this change to the gray arrow is related to the giftable search function, which should be coming soon. Okay then, we have Pokemon Go up here. I believe we went through the most important things. We have talked about the quest rate. We know that Shiny Spinner version 2 is there. Okay, so new info. It seems they added the rest of the Galarian forms on their respective dexes. So we can see the Galarian forms of Slowpoke, Slowbro, Mr. Mime, Ponyta, Rapidash, and Corsola. This might indicate that they are working on releasing these new Galarian forms soon. Then we have from Scooter here a research update, raid rewards and Premier Balls. Please help fill in gaps if you have data. So, the Mega Energy we can gather, we know about that. So it was previously 55, became 90, we are aware of that. However, the Premier Balls have changed as well. We can now gain more Premier Balls for the speed bonus. So we can see that if you defeat the raid boss within 30 seconds, you will get 8 extra balls as a speed bonus. And remember, the speed bonus is only for non-Mega Raids, because for Mega Raids you will not get balls for the speed bonus, but you will get Mega Energy instead. But for all of the other raids, the Mega Raids, the Premier Balls will be a reward for the speed bonus. There will be 8 balls if you defeat it in less than 30 seconds. If you manage to defeat it in less than 1 minute and 50 seconds, you will get 6 Premier Balls as a speed bonus. If you manage to defeat it in half time, basically 2 minutes 30 seconds, you will get 4. And then you can get 3 or 2 here. Okay. So if you defeat Pokemon really fast, you can gain like 6 extra Premier Balls for that. I have been getting 21 Pokeballs now for raids to catch a Heatran, which is fantastic. I got them on the 100% as well, which is just a great feeling if you have 21 balls on the 100%. If you throw well, there's almost no way you're going to miss it, right? Then the damage contribution has improved as well. So we can see here that if you do 20% damage or more, you will now get 4 balls to throw, which previously was 3. Between 15 and 90% you will get 3 balls, which was previously 2. So 1 extra ball basically for every tire. So that means that if you manage to somehow defeat it in 1 minute and 10 seconds or something, while putting 20% or more damage in, you will already get 10 balls for this. With 6 standard balls is 16. Then you can get an extra 4 as a best friend, that is 20. And if you control the gym as well, you will get to 22 balls. And if you somehow manage to defeat it within this time, it will be 24 balls. So there's like a maximum of 24 balls you can get now per non-Mega raid, which is definitely a big improvement. So that's fantastic. Reward bundles, nothing new here. Okay, we're just going to keep it at that. Nothing new to the reward bundles. And here they still need more. They still need more information here. But it's a great post here from Scooter. Then we are aware of the Pokeminers damage bonus. And the last thing I want to do today is we've talked about a lot, and I just want to go to the calendar so you can see what is happening now and what is coming in a clear view. So we know that the Season 3 Master League and Premier Cup is ending in 1 day and 9 hours, and then all of the 3 leagues will be available at the same time for 1 week. Mega&raid's Unlock Mega Pitchat event will end in 1 day and 9 hours. Heatran is still for 5 days almost. Jesse and James will be there for 23 days, then they are leaving. Temporary features and bonuses, unknown. Those are all the bonuses, I believe, like the increased incense, for example. All of those bonuses relate to the COVID, right? So it's unknown when it's going to end, which makes sense because we have no idea when it's going to end, this epidemic. Research Breakthrough ends in 25 days, which is for the Alolan Raichu. And the Alolan and Galarian Pokemon in 7 km X, we don't know when it's going to end either, but these Pokemon are still coming from 7 km X, Alolan and Galarian Pokemon. Upcoming events then, Season 3 All Leagues will be coming, as stated. Houndoom Spotlight Hour will be coming in 2 days and 5 hours. Cresselia returns to Rage in 4 days, replacing Heatran. The Mega Battle Houndoom event will start in 4 days and 19 hours, at the same time with Cresselia. The Season 4 Great League will start in just 9 days. Tentacool Spotlight Hour is coming, then Articuno returns to Rage in 12 days, so it will be replacing that Cresselia. Then September Community Day, the Porygon Community Day in 13 days. Mega Buddy Unlock Mega Gengar in 15 days, that event will start. There will be a Spearow Spotlight Hour in 16 days. The Victini Special Research will start at the end of this month, and we could see from the code that they are working on the special research. The Go Battle League Night with that Flying Cup will be starting in 18 days. The Zapdos replacing Articuno will start in 19 days. The Season 4 Ultra League and Premier will start in 22 days. Then Skitty Spotlight Hour 23 days. Then the Season 4 Master League and Premier in 36 days. Then the October Community Day will be in 40 days on that October 17th. And then the Halloween Cup, as we know, for 1 week is coming still 50 days, so that's still a long time away. And then after that, Season 4 All Leagues. So that's everything that we know about the events that are coming. This has been a very long episode, and we have went through all of the important things that have been happening over the last week. As stated before, I won't be able to make another episode for a week. Expect me back around not coming Monday, but the Monday after that. And then we're going to go through all the things that have been happening in that week. So yeah, I wish you a lot of fun with the upcoming events. Definitely a lot of things going on, a lot of interesting things to play for. New shinies coming as well, always nice. Yeah, I will see you in the next episode. Okay, there's one more thing that I forgot to mention, which is actually quite important. And in an upcoming update to Pokemon Go, in October, we will end support for Android 5, iOS 10 and iOS 11, as well as iPhone 5S and iPhone 6 devices. Trainers with devices not specifically listed here will not be affected and don't need to take any action. However, if you do have any of these devices, you will need to take action because from October you will not be able to play with these devices. So that is definitely an important note. So go ahead and check your device if it is any of these, and then you will have to consider buying a new phone, unfortunately, because these devices are not going to work anymore. Okay, so that's the last important update that I wanted to mention. I will see you in the next episode.